coming through. Instead, Jway decides that he doesn't really fancy what could be a quite ropey laning phase and puts himself on Alistair duty, so he's going to be able to disengage a little bit here. He's actually coming out largely on top of this in terms of the AD carries. You can see he's already just off of that one swap. Finds himself, 3 waves up over the Aphelios, and that might just be enough. He's now got an experience advantage as well after having caught that massive wave all on his own. So just that small swap from EDG, they needed to do it once to try and restore some parity to that bot side, but it's actually given a really good lead over to the Yunara.
Other abilities over the course of this season, you guys are just going to have to deal with that. We'll make it work one way or the other. Hit me up after if you need an explanation, but we'll be able to get there, as that's going to be a trade of grubs. One grub taken a piece. Looks like Xiao Hao will be the one to take the second grub, as Wei has already backed away, moved on to bigger and better things. Saburo getting his lane opponent incredibly low. Angel looking for a shuffle back onto Renard.
The prowl down to the bot side that we had anticipated here. ZTZ has gone all out.
Yeah, looking for the fight here, and Angel going to get dove underneath the turret. Wei will finally be able to bonk him on the head and claim first blood for the likes of IG. Now fighting out of the bottom side. Jway with the unbreakable will be able to walk this one out, but he's been pushed off the play. EDG are looking to claim themselves the second dragon of the game.
Oh yeah, and they should be able to trade this up 1-to-1, but it looks like IG, with that one grub, able to find at least one plate in the mid lane and get a little bit of gold. Again, into their mid laner's pocket, as well as he's able to get out of danger. You see now Photic.
Ooh, double knockup found by Jway into the Moonlight Visual. Leave loses most of his HP, but Xiao Hao is here with the unstoppable force. Knocks up Jway, who still doesn't have the ultimate from the earlier exchange. Laners having themselves a pretty nice early game here. Probably net even from the two side lanes. As Renard taking a rough trade against Angel right as I call out that he was doing well underneath the turret, but that's the clone. He actually jukes him out. Renard playing mind games with EDG is going to get himself deep behind enemy lines, but
there are
now
4
Leave
people
is coming. Can he
if
get
he
out of
spots
this
Leave
one?
with the sweeper, he might one-shot Leave there if he hits him right. Nope, never mind.
Yeah, no, Leave hits him right back, and Leave will be the one to walk away with. What's going to go into the books is a solo kill, Rudud.
Onto Angel. Gives a little bit of time now for Angel to catch up on any lost experience. Probably go back to base, pick up some Merc Treads as well, so he's going to be absolutely fine, you'd like to think, in that side lane until we reach sort of critical mass for the LeBlanc, when we've got Void Staff, when we've got Death Cap, and actually, there it is, Unstoppable Force, no flash used by Xiao Hao, and flash used by Photic, gets taken down.
Does catch him on the end of that one. Nice knowledge of the range there from Rookie of the Split, Harukia. It's Summer, Rookie of the Split, of course, as they move on up towards the Rift Herald. It does look like IG have that in their sights and should be able to secure it. They've got the numbers advantage in the area. Somebody going to have to TP down there and answer ZDZ, and it will be Saburo who does it. It was in a good spot, had a couple of turret plates, but now without much of an advantage and probably not going to be able to be a big kill threat in the side lanes. They are going to commit full roster down onto this dragon while ZDZ pushes on the top side, so, I mean, he's going to deal a lot of damage to this turret, but the dragon will go the way of IG. Such is the way of the trade. Let's see if they're going to be able to redeploy and save it in time. Looks like Saburo going to be able to get back here with the unstoppable onslaught.
Yeah, and again, it's to what end here? What does this give them? As now Photic in pressure.
Oh, Magnet Storm connects, still no flash. There's the unstoppable force, and there's a kill from Xiao Hao. Wei taking a lot of damage on the side as well. Angel going to advance forward with the soldiers to try to pick up a kill anywhere he can find it. Jway with the unbreakable will already running. Renard jumps into the back line, is going to pump his ultimate into Leave, but Leave strong enough with the barrier to stay alive as well. And IG, they just get nothing.
His agency is so low when he doesn't have that flash.
Second item, Blighting Jewel, does not inspire confidence in that department either for their ability to actually find these one-shots at some point into this game. And they will be able to get a turret off of the Rift Herald. They get a second turret in top lane. We'll give them a nice little injection of gold, but safety. And no problem. Just goes right back to farming as Angel going to claim a top lane tower.
Yeah, and I mean, we see Wei just about able to steal... Actually, never mind, didn't even steal away the blue buff.
2 armor items, because he doesn't need to build magic resistance this game, and he might even go for a 3rd one here as Photic tries to flash away, still gets caught by the unstoppable force, but the follow-up damage wasn't quite there, so Photic still going to be sitting pretty in this fight. Here comes Way on the side, comes in with the Cyclone, gets the knock up on the Leave. Leave going to be able to dance back away, and in goes Angel on the Azir, shuffling back Jue, who is falling lower and lower, and will finally be cut down by Leave, and now the front to back is all in the favor of EDG. Leave continuing to pump out damage. Throws Mark of Judgment into the backline. Photic gets pulled back away by ZDZ, who will successfully find the kill after trading his own life. Saburo gets 1 back in the zombie form, but it is a 4 for 2. EDG happy with the fight.
Yeah, and with your Azir and Yunara still alive and kicking, you can well expect this Atacant to be taken down. Now, Renard has first strike available, and he's spotting out Angel and Leave. Relatively low health bars, maybe potential for the LeBlanc here to find one on exit.
We'll see if Renard can get himself something. Wants the Otacon! And he doesn't find.
And now as they move down toward this dragon, they're going to have to try to fight once again into these double brick walls with no damage to get through them.
Yeah, desperately trying to get themselves on a soul point, give themselves something to play for in this game, but the front to back is well set up here for EDG. Leave in such a safe position. Jue finally able to break his way through the front line, and now, just like that, Leave going to be able to jump back over the wall and start working his way through Saburo. Jue going to be the first one to fall in the fight. That goes over to Parkio, but then there's going to be a engage going forward on towards Photic. Xiao Hao going to be able to execute him all on his own. There's a solo kill for the tank Malphite that you were looking for, Rudude. And Renard going to be the last one standing at the end of the day. And he might not be standing for very long. Xiao Hao waiting in the bush.
Combo.
Comes out. Cheese wheel. Stops the recall. And now he's stuck waiting. Oh, man, that electrocute proc nearly finished him off. And now they're collapsing from all sides. ZDZ finds him with the Intofo strike.
Yeah, Gordo, I'm going to be honest. This game is very difficult for IG to win right here. Their composition has not snowballed. The LeBlanc has not found her purchase in this game.
And now, listen, I don't want to be taking shots while they're down here or anything, but with 3 armor items on the Malphite, you do have to wonder what the second item, Void Staff, is for, no?
Well, it's typically it's always a good item, right, Void Staff, I will say. Just mathematically, it's always good because it works off of total armor or MRs. Xiao Hao's in there.
Into the back line. Perukia finds the double knock-up, and there's going to be another potential one-shot from the full tank Malphite on towards Photic. Angel going to be up next on the menu, but he's going to be able to kite it out the whole way through, starts pumping through the damage from the soldiers. Renard going to fall on down, and every member of IG will join him. It's a clean ace for EDG.
Yeah, it's a double kill for Perukia in that fight, a double for Angel, and Leave there. He didn't get to have a lot of fun. He was just sat whacking a Scion for the entire duration of that fight, but he did his job. He absorbed the pressure, and EDG here, they're going to have a little bit more fun as well. They could take the inhib, but deciding instead that the inhibitor is not worth their time, and they'll do it with the Baron after the fact. As yeah, this game now, Gordo, it's pretty much done. So Photic, he's not working his way towards an LDR, which means that nobody is dying in this game. He hasn't even finished off his 3rd item of the Zeal item just yet, so he can have flash, he can do what he likes. With the Baron at their back pockets, EDG work their way into the mid lane. They may not have been able to get the bot tier 2 in their first try, but again, now IG have looked to defend this and failed it unsuccessfully. LeBlanc's going to work their way through around the back, so maybe Renard can find an angle.
Let's see it, Renard trying to find his way onto Angel or Leave. Got to be the priority. Double knockup down by Jue into a nice Moonlight Vigil. Dives onto Angel. Angel going to be able to block it away with the Stasis 4-man knockup found by Saburo. But Leave now just taking on the Assassin one-on-one and will claim the kill. Not a single member of EDG will hit the dirt in this fight. EDG take another one, 5-0, and they're going to close out game number 1 in dominant fashion.
And that was as good as that fight was going to get there for IG, and it still was not even close.
These were some of the best highlights from today's matchup. Which moment was your favorite? Let me know in the comment section below. This is OP, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.